What's going on, my good people? Y'all are tuned in to No Lames TV, man. Back with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite Democrats, Miss Tiffany Henyard, and her 350K salary, and as well as her last hurrah, a taxpayer funded food giveaway. Gotta love Tiffany, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe to No Lanes TV. Comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic, man. Let's get into it. Interact with the channel.
Self-proclaimed super mayor Tiffany Henyard leaves office in the next few weeks after being badly beaten at the ballot box. Questionable spending, clashes with trustees, and an ongoing FBI investigation led to her undoing.
Investigative reporter Ben Bradley broke many of the stories that exposed the issues, and tonight he returns to the south suburbs for a new accounting of Henyard's reign.
I love y'all. There's nothing you can do about it.
The curtain will soon close on the Tiffany Henyard show, but not before one last dance.
Supervisor,
Oh, stop it, man.
Come on now.
Go on, be with all
people
that.
want to know what's next for
You
you.
know what's next. Why you out here? Why are you out here?
We were there for Henyard's final food giveaway and a new tally of what she's cost taxpayers. On Easter weekend, cars lined up for blocks. Tens of thousands of tax dollars spent for another one of Henyard's famous food giveaways.
Our last hurrah, and I did not vote for that woman, and I never didn't vote for her before, but I'm gonna give me something to eat today.
Black folks, man, y'all something else, man. Especially black women, black older women, man. Like, she said she ain't vote for that woman, but she come out there to get her some food, goddammit. Black folk love free food. Let's see what this white woman got to say.
I don't like her. She's nasty.
Giving us back what we already gave, but ain't nobody else doing that either.
Damn.
Tiffany Henyard does spend a lot of money, some of it on worthwhile programs, but she's also benefited handsomely and questionably. Newly obtained records show last year Henyard was paid more than $347,000 from Dalton and Thornton Township, the two governments she runs. That's more than Chicago's mayor makes. Henyard's comp includes $282,000 from the township.
So she make more than what's his name over there in Chicago? Mayor Mohawk. She make more than Mayor Mohawk. He been over there stealing too. Brandon Johnson, that's his name.
Which also gave her a $4,900 per month expense allowance and an $1,100 monthly vehicle allowance. That's despite the fact Dalton taxpayers spent six figures on two SUVs police used to chauffeur Henyard.
Trustee Gray Everett, Supervisor Henyard.
She out here moving like the mob. Black trucks everywhere.
And did we mention Henyard hasn't attended a single meeting since she lost re-election?
Why haven't you been to board meetings since your defeat?
And work.
You don't want to answer? You're still getting paid. Why not go to the meetings?
It just proves that what she was doing was very selfish. It wasn't about
One thing black folks know motherfuckers like free food. That's why she don't give a damn about nothing he talking about. Black woman ain't gonna admit shit. She not gonna admit nothing. You hear me? She ain't finna admit to that shit. You might well get out her face, dog. She out there serving food to them black folks, trying to earn her some trust back. Then they don't give a fuck. You just heard them. They ain't vote for her. She got blew out in the polls.
people.
Stephanie Wiedemann worked for the township for 20 years and blew the whistle on many of Henyard's antics.
If she would have just said, oh, I made a mistake, everybody would have moved on. We pointed out the mistakes and she put on the show. You know, everybody paid attention because every 2 weeks it was like a sitcom.
Y'all are black, and y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
You the ones that's costing the village money.
Okay. I don't have that call. I would call. All right. Okay.
What was she supposed to do? You wanted her to expound? Don't drag out the meeting. I made a motion.
WGN Investigates has documented
Dysfunctional.
first-class trips for Henyard and her entourage that cost taxpayers well over $100,000. There was a stay at a Four Seasons and steak dinners. In late 2023,
He out here staying at, what was that?
I made this motion.
WGN Investigates has documented first-class trips for Henyard and her entourage that cost taxpayers well over $100,000.
$100K.
There was a stay at a
Four
Four
Seasons.
and steak dinners.
Roof Chris.
In late 2023,
Big Four Season Roof Chris. All off the taxpayers' money, man.
this was how she explained it.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas?
That's my favorite one right there.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do. It's not paid by them.
That's my favorite one right there. Go back.
She explained it.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas?
She want to answer that.
No comment.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
Then why you can't answer the question then?
The supervisor and others get unusual perks, including $600 a day for every day they travel out of state for the township, and $400 per day for travel within Illinois, plus the cost of their travel expenses. We asked Henyard's successor whether he agrees with the supersized paydays.
What you make is based upon what you are able to deliver. That's more so saying, like, you know, people believe that professional athletes shouldn't get paid millions of dollars, that doctors should be, or teachers for that matter. So I'm not going to get here and go into a debate about what should be getting or what should be this salary or this.
With what we've been through and how easily we saw it is to abuse the system, I think it's important that the residents pay attention and continue to pay attention and continue to hold people accountable.
Despite it all, the spending, a questionable cancer charity,
Still party.
an ongoing FBI investigation, and even a...
She know that black folks like to eat and they like to party. And that's what she did. And that's how she won. That's how she got the black vote. Fed them and party.
brawl at a board meeting.
Out here squabbling.
Still has her supporters.
I think she's doing what men have been doing for years as far as her security and all those things. She needs that.
She give back to the community, so, I mean, what more can people ask for?
And Tiffany Henyard vows the show will.
What I tell y'all, black folks like to eat and they like to party. And that's what you, especially black women. That's why we got the most obese motherfuckers in our community. Black folks like to eat and they like to party. That's all it took to get the vote. Listen to what they just
Despite
said.
it all, the spending, a questionable cancer charity, an ongoing FBI investigation, and even a brawl at a board meeting.
I had turned shit up.
Henyard still has her supporters.
I think she's doing what men have
And
been
black
doing
folks
for years
still
as far
gonna
as her
support the
security and
bullshit.
all those things. She needs that.
She give back to the community, so, I mean, what more can people
All you
ask
gotta do is
for?
give me something.
And
I
Tiffany
vote for
Henyard
her.
vows the show will go on.
You told us on election day we haven't heard the last of you. What's next for you?
It's a lot next for me. Stay tuned.
The FBI is still tuned in. Sources say agents have visited several of Henyard's allies at home in recent weeks, looking for information and cooperation. As for the six-figure township supervisor's salary, it was 6 times higher than the leaders of Illinois' other largest townships, but it will be reduced to just over $50,000 per year when the new supervisor takes over in mid-May. Some of the other allowance perks, they'll remain in place. Ben Bradley, WGN Investigates.
There y'all have it. That is Miss Tiffany Henyard out here still doing what she do. Stealing and spending the taxpayers' money. and lying to the camera. Encouraging black folks to vote for, just like all the Democrats, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe to No Lames TV. Comment on this video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic. Miss Tiffany Henyard and her $350K salary and these food giveaways, man. Y'all don't be a lame like these black folks out here getting bamboozled, selling their soul for a jelly roll. It's insane.